getting ready for the championship match. Carol Gianotti is going to take on Wendy Macpherson Papanos. Carol has elected to start the match.
The 61st title, 61 titles after tonight by these 5 ladies.
Well, never really got into a roll, never really turned over.
She missed it. It looked like she just lost it right off the fingers. The ball didn't have any lift coming off the fingers and just sailed right past the pocket.
Carol from Morley, Perth, West Australia.
What a beautiful part of the world that is. We've been there 4 times and worked with people over there. It's a very, very beautiful part of the country.
Good effort. That's the way you have to try for it.
When you come right out in that first frame and you're trying to get those jitters out of your stomach, I don't care how many titles you've won, Jan. I hear when we talk to most of the players, they said, well, you know what? It's always a little jittery. Wendy's up on lane 16. She struck 3 times on this right lane. She struck 4 times on 15, so she's about equal on both lanes. Let's see how she handles this. She move a little deeper.
Kind of a half pocket hit. Good look at Bill Wood Sr., co-proprietor here at Whitewood Bowl. What a fine job they did in hosting this tournament.
From Puerto Rico, moved here, bought this bowling center, bought another bowling center, just loves bowling, loves the people in bowling. They really have a family atmosphere here at this bowling center. It's just fun to be here.
Well, they actually set up caddies for us. Fred, we had to go downstairs to get all of our bowling balls down many stairs. So the caddies carried them up and down all week long. What a great job they did. Opens up with a double. There's Bill Woods Jr. He was on hand the whole time. He helped us with many scoring problems we had here and there.
And he's a good bowler himself. He averages well over 200. As we have Miss McPherson starts right out there with that bowler of the year double.
Carol coming back with a great shot.
Good point, Jen, with Wendy. She's bowler of the year, she's player of the year, and she said, you know, her big dream is to be inducted into the Hall of Fame of bowling. That's her lifetime dream. So, you know, she's not done in her mind. She wants to keep winning and winning.
Covers the spare. It's just hanging there through a few frames. David White, another co-proprietor.
We're here every shot all week long, watching everything that happened this week.
Don't forget, this all started with Zola Wood back in 1956. Had several different names, and they've added on lanes as they've gone, but right now we're here at Whitewood Lanes with 32.
There's Zola, 92 years old here in 2 weeks. What an amazing story. This woman bowled 40 consecutive years in her city tournament. That's something. The friend she has in this town is unbelievable.
What a treat for her to be watching the professionals bowl here at the center where she started it all.
A house that she built.
Oh, Wendy is getting tougher as she goes.
Another world-class shot. A person that is just sizzling. She has just been bowling great. 7th last week, makes the show again this week. Bowler of the year last year. She just keeps doing it. She is proving that she's one of the great players. She belongs in that category of what we call superstars in sports. She's proving that now, the way she's been bowling. She keeps this up.
Well, I asked her how she felt, you know, did she feel pressure after being player of the year, bowler of the year, to maintain that? She said, well, it's kind of early yet, but she really had a pop at the show 2 weeks in a row. She's happy with that for starting the year.
That ball roll, she traps them off the wall, throws it, the head pin, throws everything in the left wall off the wall, and just carries the whole left side of that rack. Unbelievable ball roll.
Trips the light one for a double. She really needed that. She's got to keep the pressure on Wendy right now.
That was a big shot, and this one here, now she really needs this one. Now she's got the 3-bagger. She's telling Wendy, I'm here to play.
She knows how important it is, Fred. She's taking a re-rack, wanting the pins to be on spot.
She's taking her time, getting her focus.
Some tournament stats, 62 bowlers competed, 194.06 to make match play.
Average to make the TV show, 206 on this condition is amazing. I wouldn't want to have to average 206 on this condition, Jen, I can tell you that.
And the re-rack pays off.
Back at you, Wendy. They're starting to duel. Great players dueling. I'll tell you, I really enjoy it when you see two players that are locking in there, throwing strikes. And it's a head game. It's a game of moving on the lanes. Boy, you just have no idea right now what's going through these people's minds.
44th career TV appearance. 40 and 32. It's a good record on TV. Anytime you have a winning record on TV, it's great.
Oh.
Thought she was going to kick that 6 out.
Yeah, a little tentative again. At the release point, laid it down just a little short. There's no room for error here this week. This gal starts out with a 4-bagger. She threw 4 identical shots. Carol just threw 3 real good shots. That's quality shot making.
Converts the spare with no trouble.
Suddenly we have a 20-pin game. Carol throws a couple more strikes. She's right back in the match. And I think that's something for us to learn. It's not how you start a game. Some people, they start a little weak and they give up on a game right away. You have to hang in there. You can always strike out in that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Turn them into 240s with a 4 start. How many times have you done that, Jen?
Oh, many. It's a key point. I know when I first started on tour, it was very hard for me to learn to do that. Turn a game around like that. But you have to if you're going to stay out here.
Watch this shot, dead on line, rolling. Look at that thumb hole turning over here. Look at this ball standing up, just rolling high flush right, 10 in the pit.
Well, Wendy Macpherson Papanos with that shot enjoys a 20-pin lead. Who will emerge victorious? We'll find out when we come back. Don't miss a single shot. I talked to Carol Gianotti Block about how she had to change her thought process this week.
Last week, I qualified really well, and I got into match play, and I started, a few negative thoughts went through my mind. I just kind of took every game, I didn't get aggressive. So this week it started off the same in match play, and I kind of sat down to myself and said, Carol, get out there and do what you can do. And so I got really aggressive, and it turned out really well.
I guess it did.
Yeah, this gal bowled for her country in the '88 Olympics. She's got a wealth of experience at playing at this level. It showed there. She throws the open, comes right back with a 3-bagger. She's back in the match.